Hello friends, welcome to Easy Notes for You Academy. So today we are going to uh, explain the calculation of arithmetic mean in individual series, discrete series and a continuous series. So how you can calculate the arithmetic mean in all these series by various method like the shortcut method, direct method, actual mean method, assume mean method. So we will start now. So you can just keep in touch with us. We are here and so let's start. So first of all we will start from the individual series. So individual series, how you can calculate the correlation in the individual series. So we will start from the individual series. So in individual series only the one variable is there, or we can say the single values is there, that is the individual series. For example, if you want to calculate 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, so in this if we will use the shortcut method, or we can say the direct method. So in the direct method, how we will use it? In the direct method. So how we can calculate the arithmetic mean through the direct method? So in the direct method, just add summation x divided by n. This is the formula to calculate the mean. So summation n means the adding of the all value 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 divided by total number of items or the observation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total is the 5. So what will be the total of these? 30. It's about the 30 divided by 5. So mean will be the 6. So this is the direct method. If we will calculate the same through the we can say the through the actual mean method. So in the actual mean method, first of all we have to calculate the actual. So it is the direct method, or you can also solve it through the actual mean method. You have first of all you have to calculate the actual mean, then you have to take the deviation from the each and every values. So you can also calculate this method through the taking the deviations from each and every values. So the same thing you can also done through the assume mean method. In the assume mean method, how you will calculate in the assume mean method? Assume mean method. So in assume mean method, you have to be assume any of the values as a mean. 8 and 10. 8 and 10. So you can take it, you can take the any of value as a assume mean. For example, we have to be take 6 as a assume value. So we have to take the deviation of from each and every values. Means we have to calculate the d. X minus a. So x is the, this is the values of x, all values of the x. So you have to take the deviation. So how you can take the deviation? 2 minus assume mean is the 6. We have to be assume 6 as a mean. So 2 minus 6 minus 4, 4 minus 6 minus 2, 6 minus 6 0. This is the 8. 8 minus 6 2, and 10 minus 6 is the 4. Okay. So when you will calculate it, so I think it will be the 0, because if you will calculate the value from this summation d will be the total of summation d is the 0, and the formula of the mean to calculate the from the assume mean method, that is the a plus summation d divided by n. So a is the, a means assume mean 6. We have to be assume 6 as a mean. Summation d is 0. Total number of observation is the 5. So mean will be the 6. So this is the method from the assume mean method. You can calculate the formula through the assume mean method. So in discrete series, so how we can identify the discrete series? Because in the discrete series the frequency is given for each and every value. In discrete means the values are repeating many times. So for example, this is the x values and this is the f value, frequency. So frequency of each and every value already given. For example, this 10 is repeating 3 times, 9 repeating 4 times, and value 8 is repeating 5 times, value 6 is repeating 2 times, value 5 is repeating 6 times. So this will be the frequency. So in this case, how we can calculate the mean in the discrete series? So one method is the direct method. You just multiply the f and x both, then total of that summation fx, and how in the discrete series the total and the number of observation will be total of frequency, that will be the value of n. So these things need to be remembered. But in individual series the values are only the single time, but here each and every values are repeating. For example, 10 is repeating 3 times, 9 is repeating 4 times. So total number of observation will be the total of the frequency. So total of frequency will be 7, 12, 14, 20. So n will be the 20, and multiply f and x is 30, 9 into 4, 36, 40, 12 and 30. So how much it will be? Make the total of it, 8, 148. It will be the 148. And the formula for the direct method, the formula to calculate the mean is the summation fx divided by n. So summation fx is 148 divided by 20. So it will be around 7.4 something. 7.4 something. So it will be the value of the mean. Okay, so if we want to calculate the same value from the from taking the deviation from each and every values, so we can say that from the assume mean method. So how you can calculate it? Through the assume mean method. So in the assume mean method, so first of all we have to make any values as a assume, we have to assume any mean value from the values of x. For example, we have assumed 8 as a mean. So in that this step will be deducted, and this we have already showed the direct method. If you want to calculate the same with the assume mean method, then what the formula will be like that. I'm telling you, wait. So the formula of assume mean method will be summation fd divided by n a. This will be the formula to calculate the assume arithmetic mean in the assume mean method in the discrete series. So in that you have to take deviation from each and every values from the assume mean. So d will be the x minus a. So x minus a means, so a we have to assume a assume mean will be the 8. So 10 minus 8 to 9, 9 minus 8 1, 8 minus 8 0, 6 minus 8 minus 2, 5 minus 8 minus 3. So this will be the deviation from each and every values. Now we have to multiply the frequency with the deviation, f into d. So total of frequency will be the 3 into 2 6, 4 into 1 4, and 5 into 0 0, 2 into minus 2 minus 4, 6 into minus 3 minus 18. So total will be the 12. So summation FD will be minus 12. It will be minus 12, because we have to be deduct it from the minus 22 and plus 10 minus 22. So it will be 12. So now put the value in the formula. The assume mean was the 8, summation FD minus 12, n is the 20. So either you can calculate by cross multiply this with that. 160 minus 12 divided by 20, and 160 minus 12, how much it will be? 148 divided by 20. The value will be same whatever we have calculated in the that 7.5. So the value will be same from each and every method if you will be calculate. Okay, if you want to calculate it from the step deviation method, or in the step deviation method one more step will be increased here. So how we can calculate this from step deviation method? So in the step deviation method you have to be calculate the values, and first of all you have to be take the any common factor from the deviations. So all the step will be same up to deviation. So I am just erasing the another step is not required. So you already clear this. Now I am just removing this. Okay, so in this how to calculate the step deviation. So it in this one step will be increases like that. In step deviation method, you have to be calculate the d dash. D dash means d upon I, or we can say the common factor I, or you can say the C the common factor. You have to be C the common factor, or the one value which is divisible to all. So in this you can see in the deviation which is the common values or which is divisible. So I think 2 is the most common factor. So you can put the 2 as a common factor or the common values. So you can divide each and every values from this common factor. So for example, we have take the 2 as a common, because the most of values is divisible by the 2. So you can take the 2 as a common factor. So d upon I. So 2 divided by 2, 1 divided by 2, 0.5, 0 divided by 2, 0, minus 2 divided by 2, minus 1, minus 3 divided by 2, it will be around minus 1.5. So now multiply the f with the d dash, f into d dash, f into d dash. So frequency is 3 multiplied by 1, 3, 4 multiplied by 0.5, it will be 2, 5 multiplied by 0, it will be 0, 2 multiplied by minus 1, it will be minus 2. 6 multiplied by minus 1.5, so it will be minus 9. So you can now you have to make the total of that summation f d dash. So the value will be 5 minus 11, so minus 6. 5 minus 11 minus 6, the value will be minus 6. So the formula for calculation of the arithmetic mean in the from the step deviation method in discrete series is a plus summation f d dash divided by n multiply by common factor, or you can see the interval. So interval will be mostly used in the continuous series. So a was the assumed mean, that is the 8 plus summation f d dash value is the minus 6 divided by n is the 20 multiply by the common factor is the 2. We have mostly take the 2 which is more divisible. So you can calculate like that. 160 20 cross multiply 160 minus 6 multiply by 2 minus 12 divided by 20. So it will be 148 divided by 20. The value almost will be 70.4. So mean value will be same from the step deviation method also. So you can solve the arithmetic mean in discrete series from all these three methods. So now we are proceeding towards the continuous series. So how we can calculate the arithmetic mean in the continuous series from the all three methods. So let's start from the continuous series, how it can be used. Okay, now we are starting from the continuous series. Okay, so in the continuous series again we will solve it from all three methods. So in the continuous series, how you can solve in continuous series arithmetic mean. So first of all we will solve it from the direct method, then shortcut method, or we can say the assume mean method. Shortcut, or you can say the assume mean method. Assume mean method. And third we will solve it from the step deviation method. So let's start from the direct methods. So in the direct method you can take the any first of all, the continuous series are those series where in which there is a small equal class interval is given for each and every values. So for example 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. So this is the series, this is the continuous series. So in this we will calculate it, and in that frequency is also given. So the frequency will calculate the frequencies. We can also take the any hypothetical frequency to solve it. So this is the, for example, the number of the we can say the age group of the student, and this is the age group of the student and a number of students. Number of students means frequency, we can take it the frequency. So how many students between 0 to 10? 3, 4, 6, 2, 7 and 5. This is the frequency. So how we can solve this from the direct method. Okay, so first of all, what we have required, we have to require to calculate the midpoint for each and every interval class. This is interval class, this is interval class. So we can calculate the midpoint. So for midpoint we have to need to calculate lower value, lower limit 0 plus upper limit divided by 2, so it will be 5. Limit of age group, the middle point of that will be the middle point. I have denoted the middle point by the m, so it will be the 5. The middle point of the next is the lower limit plus higher limit divided by 2, it will be 15. So now it will be 15, then 25, 35, and mid value between the 40 and 50 will be the 45, and it will be the 55. Okay, so now multiply. So formula for direct method is the summation fm divided by n. This is the formula to calculate the arithmetic mean through the direct method in the continuous series. So firstly we have to multiply f and m, frequency multiply by the midpoint. So it will be 15, 16, and this will be 150, 70, 315, 275. Okay, right? Now make the total of that summation fm. So it will be like, you can calculate it will be 885 something, 885. Now the total of frequency means the n number of observation. It will be 7, 6, 13, 15, 15, 22, 22, or 5, 5, 27. So now put the values in this formula. 885, you can recheck the calculation, and 27. So calculate 885 divided by 27. So just calculate, I am calculating it from the my mobile calculator. So you can also use the calculator, even it is allowed in the examination, in the graduation, post graduation exam, not in the competitive examination. 885 divided by 27, it will be 32.77. It will be 32.77. So this will be the mean value from the direct method. And you assume mean method, the same formula, same method we will use whatever we have done it in the last time. So you can solve it. How you can solve it? See, wait a minute. So in this assuming method, you have to be assume any value as a mean. So how you can assume the values in this? So I'm removing the other content which is not required. Okay, so the direct method is already been done. So I am removing this. Now we don't require this step. So for this, if we want to calculate the arithmetic mean in the continuous series through the shortcut method or assume mean method, you have to be take any values from the midpoint. Please remember, you don't many of students what type of mistake they have already done, and because they are taking the assume mean from the frequency. We don't need to take the assume mean from the frequency. We have to take the assume mean from the m or the midpoint. So for example, we have taken the 25 as a assume mean. This is the assume mean. So what we will do, we have to take the deviation from each and every value where a is equal to क्या है 25. So you can take the deviation from each and every midpoint from the assume mean. 5 minus 25, 5 minus 25 minus 20, 15 minus 25 minus 10, 25 minus 25 0, 35 minus 25 10, 45 minus 25 20, and 55 minus 25 it will be 30. Now what you will do in the next step? In the next step you have to multiply f into d, f into d. So frequency is the 3 multiplied by minus 20, it will be minus 60. 4 multiplied by minus 10, it will be minus 40. 6 multiplied by 0, it will be 0. 2 multiplied by 10, it will be 20. And 7 multiplied by 20, it will be 140. And 5 multiplied by 30, it will be 150. Now make the total of it. So it will be 150 plus 140, 290, and 290 plus 20, 310. 310 minus 100, 210. So it will be 210. It will be 210. So summation f d will be 210. Now we don't need it. So how you can calculate the arithmetic mean in the continuous series for the shortcut method or assume mean method? The formula for that is the a plus summation f d divided by n, where d is equal to m minus a, where d is equal to m minus a. So a was the 25, we have taken the a as 25, summation f d 210 divided by n 27. So you can calculate the values. So you can cross multiply this value, or you can divide 210 divided by 27. So if I want to calculate this, so it will be like 210 divided by 27, it will be 7.77. So 25 plus 7.77, it will be 32.77. So value will be same as we have calculated in the direct method. So the values will be same, or there may be a little difference between some point or the fraction values 1.1 or 0.2. So it will not affect your answer. The method, if your method is correct, you will got the full marks. So now how we can calculate the arithmetic mean in the through the step deviation method in the continuous series. So in the same manner where what we have done in the discrete series, a one step will be increases. If one step will be means we have to be calculate the d dash. We already did d, so we have to calculate. We have to be find out the d dash. So in the d dash means d upon I. I means interval class, interval difference. So interval class. So interval, what is the interval between all the values? The interval is the 10, means difference between each and every class is the 10. So 10 will be the I. So divide by each and every value of d divided by 10, I is equal to 10, or we consider difference between 10. So minus 20 divided by 10, minus 2, minus 10 divided by 10, minus 1, 0 divided by 10, 1, no 0, 10 divided by 10, 10, 20 divided by 10, 2, 30 divided by 10, 3. So now you can make the total of that, and first of all you have to multiply the frequency with the d dash. So f into d dash. So what will be the total value? So frequency is the 3 multiplied by minus 2, minus 6, 4 multiplied by 1 minute. Four multiplied by minus 4, 6 multiplied by 0, 2 multiplied by 1, 2, 7 multiplied by 2, 14, 5 multiplied by 3, 15. So total value will be the it will be the 29 और 31 में लेस करो 10, 31 minus 10, 21. So summation f d dash will be the 21. So the formula for calculation of the arithmetic mean in the continuous series from the step deviation method will be, it will be like that. Mean in the step deviation method will be a plus summation f d dash, where d dash is क्या है, d dash is the d upon I or d m minus a, or you can also say the d dash as m minus a divided by I is the interval gap. Summation divide by n multiply by interval. So a was the 25, assume mean was the 25 plus summation f d dash is 21 divided by n means total frequency 27 multiply by 10. So you can calculate 25 plus 21 multiplied by 10, 210 divided by 27. So it will be same like the 25 plus 7.77. So value will be 32.77 something. So this is the calculation of the arithmetic mean in the all the series, individual series, discrete series and continuous series from all three methods: direct method, shortcut method, or we can say the assume mean method and the step deviation method. So it's easy to calculate. So in the next lecture we will try to solve this, and I will tell you all about the inclusive series and exclusive series, and how you can calculate the mean in if the frequency is missing. So missing in the missing frequencies, how you can calculate, and how you can make the inclusive series from the exclusive series. So we'll do in the next lecture. So thank you so much to watch my video, and keep watching, and subscribe my channel Easy Notes for You Academy if you are not subscribed. So thank you so much for today's session. We will meet you again very soon. So I think you most have covered, I have covered the most of topic. If still you have any confusion, any doubt, you can just comment in the videos. So I will try to reply the answer of each and every students. So thank you so much to be here.